shit, it's NiNi in the building.
Hey, hi, y'all.
Hey, what's going on?
I missed y'all.
I know you was up here. I missed you too.
Where Bobby at?
He was just on here. He was checking the sound. He came in. There you
Mic
go.
check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to the Parlay Podcast. NiNi, welcome back.
Hi, thank you. Bobby, look at you looking all Facebook close and shit. Why you so close?
Hey, I'm trying something new because honestly, 2 weeks ago, I looked at the show and I seen that the laptop wasn't working out. So I'm like, shit, let me just try something different. So I'm Uncle Close. I'm crackhead Uncle Facebook profile picture close.
You could back up, but just a smidge.
Okay. Can you see both my chins now?
All of it.
Okay. Welcome back, NiNi. Man, we missed you last week, man. We had Chicken Wing in the building, man. Much appreciation for setting that guest up.
Yeah, for sure. Chicken Wing dropped some knowledge, and we got to know a lot about Chicken Wing. I ain't know that it got deep.
It got super deep, NiNi, and it was super weird for us not to have a woman on the show on Mother's Day. I'm like, look at this hard leg ass show.
I'm not no fucking mother, okay?
Either way, you represent womanhood.
Nah, shout out to Plan B in this bitch.
Shout out to Plan B in this bitch.
Funny as hell, man. But you went to Chicago, you came back to Chicago. Now you back in Vegas.
Now I'm back in Vegas, yes.
How was your Chicago stint coming back?
It was very busy. I was busy.
She was busy. She was working, nigga.
The whole
time.
Working and spending time with family. So I had the opportunity to come in and see the very few people that I got to see.
How they put you right back in the shop though when you pull back up to the land? I'm like, I saw your stories and I'm like, damn, man, you're the only person I know who could quit a job and just come back and just line right back up and work.
I mean, she can come back to work anytime she wants to. It's her mama's shop.
It's my mama's shop.
Her mom's shop. So.
That's true. I gotta stop smoking good weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I start smoking bad weed, my memory will probably come back.
That's wild, man.
I hate I didn't get a chance to see you while you was in town, NiNi. Did you get a chance to rock out any shows?
No, I was literally in the shop the whole. If I wasn't in the shop, I was asleep. So I didn't get a chance to do. I didn't go to Wednesday at Bar 10. I didn't do anything. But what I do want to talk a little bit about, I want you to tell me what was your. Okay, so now that time has passed, and this thing with OJ and Reggie's and Mortimer happened. What are your thoughts on it?
So we're just gonna get right to it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't understand why they still beefing.
Did you get a phone call, Rob?
No, I ain't getting no phone. Surprisingly, I ain't getting no phone calls over this weekend.
Okay.
After we did the parlay on that's how we started in hot. NiNi missed a week, so she said, fuck it, we just gonna get right to it. So check game. I got a call from OJ Lamont. If y'all just tuning in, it's the Parlay Podcast, and we're just gonna get right to it. Parlay Podcast last week reported that OJ Lamont and D Brown, Uncle Hank, got into an altercation at Reggie's.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that OJ Lamont might have got his ass whooped. You know, D Brown is and per capita, size to size. I think that I think Uncle Hank could get up with OJ. That nigga OJ called me up. I want to say either Monday or Tuesday. He was like, "Hey, you're reporting false information." I walked up and slapped him, and then next thing you know, he said he got jumped.
Yeah, that's what D Hurley told me. He told me OJ acted like he was gonna dap up D Brown, and he smacked him, and that ensued a brawl.
God damn.
He started fighting. Like, he smacked D Brown, and then everybody started fighting around him. I don't think he was touched. I don't think D Brown touched him.
So OJ was out there like Sugar Ray Leonard.
We don't know. Nobody has.
This is what I heard. OJ finished the set, got off stage, Hit him, walk him through the audience, up to the man.
David Ruffin style.
Smack the dog shit out of him, open hand. Very, very gentlemanlike. Very, no flaws.
Did OJ pay somebody to put the spotlight on him, like David Ruffin in the Temptations, as he walked towards him?
Put the spotlight on me.
Hey, put the spotlight on the nigga. That's crazy, man. Like, I was telling OJ over the phone, I gotta keep it real. Like, as much as the parlay love the beef, man, it's not even. We just had like 2 80-some degree days in a row. It's about to get hotter.
Yes.
Out west about to get more out west.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
West side is out here west siding.
I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to have like just this mediocre beef, but it seemed like, it's 2 different stories floating around the streets. And when it comes to a man's pride and when it comes to a man's ego,
well,
niggas want their lick back.
Well, it's not a lick back. That was OJ getting his lick back because niggatry in its geriatric stage a few years ago at the bartend. It is rumored allegedly that D Brown smacked OJ or punched OJ or one of them, or swung at him in this or some shit like that. And so the reason why we know this is because D Brown brings that up a lot.
We do bring this shit up a lot.
So what do you think? All right, I get that happened a while back, but why would OJ do a retaliation now?
Because I can't speak for that girl, man. Like, I like to touch men too. So however you like to touch men is how you like to touch men.
I thought the beef was squashed though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought the beef was squashed.
I thought they had squashed that shit.
If
it's
said to be squashed and you keep bringing up that you smacked the taste out of my mouth, some bullshit like that, or or you beat me up at bartend, and how you gonna say you squashed? I don't know the backstory. I think it's very weird. I think it's very geriatric. I think these niggas both are old and probably need to worry about their cholesterol more and their hairline more than fucking smacking up each other. But go ahead.
Yeah, man, this shit's stupid. Like, I don't understand what the fuck is the end result gonna be.
Okay, so Ty said it's the first time they was in the same room since that incident occurred at, I thought it was the Laugh Factory, but I guess it was bartenders. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, it's just violence begets violence to me, and I know that even if you got your goddamn lick back, now I got to get my lick back because you got your fucking lick back.
Like,
and the shit just gonna keep repeating itself. Like, nothing is gonna get resolved.
Until
it's tough. What up, Paul?
Injured and nobody takes it too far, but how far can you take it now that you done smacked this man in front of the whole group of people?
And then that's the issue with the ego and the pride. When you got a rumor circulating, like, Rob, if it's a rumor circulating around here that you got your ass whooped, even if you did get your ass whooped, ain't you gonna want to like go redeem yourself?
Man, eventually I'm gonna get tired of this shit. Like, somebody got to grow up and be mature in this situation.
Nigga, every day I'm Heathcliff, nigga, till it's shit. Until I'm Heath fucking Cliff, nigga. And I ain't talking about Huxtable. I'm talking about that cat, the orange junkyard cat.
Like, I'm gonna address this shit and try to squash it to the best of my ability. If hands get thrown, then we scrap, and then we can call it whatever we want to call it. But I'm not finna keep going back and forth with no nigga. Way too many hoes.
What type of wet dreams your girl Puff having, man? What type of wild ass wet dreams is Puff having? I had a dream Uncle Hank smacked me. I've never met him, but he was nice about it in my dream. What type of smack are we talking about?
Yeah, man. There's way too much shit going on right to go back and forth with anybody. So that shit is
it truly is. It truly is. Dave Bradley, what's good, man? Bro said play rock, paper, scissors on Madison and Pulaski.
Oh, appreciate the Allen 4 power line. Motherfucking Goofy movie, my favorite Disney shirt, Disney movie.
No doubt. Hey, Rob do love Goofy movie, man. That's some real shit. It's sad that we don't love each other. Let me say publicly, I love y'all so much, and you matter. Thank you, Jesse Jackson. Thanks,
And you
Puff.
see how they actually made Powerline black on my shirt.
Yeah, because he is black.
And we headed into Juneteenth, man. I asked y'all this last year. Y'all don't even celebrate that shit for real.
What, June? Hey,
I'm black.
I mean, what you supposed to do? I mean, we had a Juneteenth comedy show that was fucking hilarious.
Juneteenth, you supposed to pull up on Yak Mama Barbecue, give her $10 through Zelle, and eat everything, and get drunk and jump in the bouncy house with the kids, nigga. It's our Independence Day.
Word.
I damn near popped that bouncy house last year.
Please don't get that. Adults should make a bouncy house with kids.
Yo. Hey, before we get it, I got a low key beef with Bobby.
What I do now?
Bro, how dare you say fucking A Different World was overrated? For that time period?
No, the fuck it wasn't, Bobby.
Can you watch it now?
Period?
Yes.
You can watch A Different World now and still be entertained.
Yes. Do you know how many fines?
For the time period, bro.
I'm not talking about what you pull down your pants and play Guitar Hero to. Yeah. I'm saying, are you actually entertained?
Yes, it's a good show.
Nah,
bro, like I said, for that time period, that was groundbreaking. They wasn't showing historical black colleges. Niggas was believing Hillman was a real college.
Okay,
Are you talking about the symbolism, or are you talking about the art? Because the symbolism was there. I give you the symbolism all day.
It was good for what it was.
What you mean the symbolism of the art? What part of the art was lacking, Bobby?
You know what? I ain't gonna say it was lacking. When I say something is overrated, it doesn't mean that it's not good. It just means that it was overrated. Like people like, oh, that was the shit. I don't like it now. I could watch the Cosby Show now. I don't give a fuck what he did in them streets. But the Cosby Show today is entertaining.
I can see where you say that, Bobby, because your first iteration of A Different World was probably when Denise was on there in that first season, and that's all you leaned on. That first season was trash. Different World didn't get better till Debbie Allen took over, and then that's when everything got a whole lot better. That's when Jada Pinkett came in. That's when Tupac was on there. That's when you had Criss Cross on there playing
Tupac was unnecessarily on A Different World. I do remember that episode.
The fuck he wasn't. He was a sex symbol with the rest of them. He went to an acting school. That nigga was in there being a thespian like he was made to be.
Hey, simmer down, Guitar Hero. As soon as Tupac pulled up, you pulled up.
Okay.
Jeff B in the comments, man. What up, Jeff B? Different World.
That first season was tough to get through because Denise, she doesn't have no comedic timing, and then they threw Marissa Tomei on there as the goofy white girl to try to keep that shit going. Then they got.
I ain't like Marissa Tomei till she was Joe Pesci's girlfriend.
You said what?
I did not like Marissa Tomei until she was Joe Pesci's girlfriend.
My cousin Vinny, I feel you.
You goddamn right.
Why?
I just didn't rock with A Different World. I mean, I liked it. I got the whole black love thing with Whitley and Dwayne Wayne, and I get the fact that it was a weird old ass nigga in a army uniform dating a college chick. That was why was Preach from Cooley High old ass dating them young ass chicks at college, man? Why was Glenn Thurman in A Different World? Come on, explain.
First of all, when the season started, Jaleesa was already in her 20s and was already married. She was already a grown woman. So that's why his old ass stole her from Sinbad. He stole her from Sinbad because she was already just as old as that nigga was. She was like a 37. She was like a 24-year-old. 27-year-old freshman or something, a junior.
The nigga was like 60 years old, fam. Like it was a weird ass dynamic there. But again, I don't want to trash the show. A Different World was good for what it was at the time that it happened. That's just like I'm not 100% on board with this Vernell Hill shit.
They trying to make a Vernell Hill TV show?
Trying to. Oh, they've succeeded, bro. They got episodes already.
Of the Vernell Hill show?
Yes, Tommy Davidson is about to do a Vernell Hill show. Kim Whitley just signed up as one of the cast members, and the lady who played Tasha on the game, what's her name? Glorilla Mama?
You talk about Whitney Raquel Robinson?
I knew she was one of them 3 name chicks. Do you know that on Ball Talk this past week that Alan didn't know Sally Jesse Raphael was? You had to say all 3 goddamn names.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that Ball Talk, y'all was pissing me off about them 2 black TV shows. Alan ass was.
Alan's black by nature.
Alan's black on the outside, but he lives in Tinley Park. And until he moves out of Tinley Park, he's white on the inside. A Different World is overrated. Cosby Show is probably, aside from King of Queens.
I was just upset that like Family Matters was above A Different World. Like I didn't.
You should be upset about that. Like there was no strong symbolism in Family Matters except for
bro. And then
except for a father being in the house.
Right. Then it started getting out of control, man. Steve Urkel turned into like 30 different characters to keep the show going.
What about 227? Because I ain't hear nothing about that.
I rocks with 227.
Like, what time did 227 come on for real? Like, amen. Like, I just remember that shit coming on in the middle of the night or something.
227 went straight to syndication. They never aired new episodes. It went right to syndication. It was never.
Back up.
I was like, yo, what? Wait, what time period did these shows come on?
No, I did rock with 227, man. And the only reason why was because I seen that nigga Show Enough on one episode. Or Show Enough from The Last Dragon. He played the basketball player that was trying to smash Jack A.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, shit, I'm hooked. You know, nigga was Show Enough. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Let me ask y'all this, man. My wife had a friend over yesterday, right? And it was a weird-ass conversation we was having. And NiNi, since we living in a culture now where women can dictate, I guess, what is everything that men should do.
What?
We had a conversation about men pissing, urinating, taking a leak, right? Now I got to ask Rob first. Do you wipe yourself after you pee, bro?
Yes.
You said, do I wipe myself after I pee?
Yeah.
What, like when I shake?
After the shake, do you go walk and get some toilet paper and wipe yourself?
Nah, man.
So you just walk around with leaky dick all day, and the tip of your dick smell like urine, and it start to crystallize on the end and get crunchy. So then you gotta scrape it so you can let the new pee out.
I've never had any of that shit you said happen to my dick at all.
Is that where your imagination go? Like when men like don't wipe their
walk? That sounds like an STD.
You dab the tip of your dick. Smell your pants now. Do like this in your crotch. Do like this.
It doesn't even make sense logically, right? For a man to wipe himself after he takes a piss. You know, a man is supposed to shake until he can't shake no more.
She said it dripped. My dick has never dripped after I pissed. Like who do you be fucking with?
It doesn't have a little drips there?
No.
How long do you stand there? Okay, how long do you stand there and shake it?
You're talking to guys with good prospects, right?
Yeah, right. My prostate is intact, so
shake it until it starts feeling good, and then you jerking off at the urinal. So how long are you standing there shaking?
I don't know. I give my shit a good 3 shakes.
1, 2, 3. Is it a long shake, like a 1, 2, 3, or a 1, 2, and like a shake and a jiggle, or a shake and a jiggle, and a shake and a jiggle?
That's a lot of shaking for your dick, nah, nigga. I give it 3
put in the comments,
shakes and then I'm out.
Put in the comments. Do you actually wipe your penis off after you take a piss? Because NiNi, I gotta tell you, logically, it doesn't even fucking make sense, right? And I was trying to explain this to them last night. It don't make sense. I've never been at a urinal in a public place ever, and they had toilet paper next to the urinal. Like, hey,
it was designed by men who like the taste of piss when they put another man's dick in his mouth. Okay?
How do we?
Men who suck dick, we don't want to taste urea, bitch.
And neither do we. I mean, I'm about to deflect.
NiNi, you probably suck plenty of dicks of niggas that don't shake.
First of all, everybody gets a shower or a wipe down before I ain't do any of that. Nigga, I'm not trusting your stupid ass. Y'all barely.
Rightfully so, exactly. But I'm saying though, the niggas' dick you suck, they not wiping after they piss.
Yes,
they
should.
NiNi.
No.
Nobody wipes. Nobody wipes. I want all the fellas that's watching right now.
NiNi, I guarantee you, the niggas you fuck with, that nigga pissed before he came to your crib. That nigga did not wipe the tip of his dick before
he did not.
Fuck. Don't you think men wipe the tip of their dicks? That's what you're supposed to do.
I'm just letting you know.
So if y'all just tuned into the Parlay Podcast, the question is after a man takes a piss, should he wipe or should he not wipe? Does he just shake? I don't think no man wipes himself after he takes a piss. Mr. LeCraig, what's good? He said he takes a cotton round and pat my shit 2 times. Nigga, you fucking lying. You don't do that shit at the bowling alley, nigga. You don't be at the...
Now you got cotton pieces in the... Nigga.
You need to take a toilet piece of 2 or I say 2 so you can fold it. Take a little fold it. This is being generous to y'all. Hold on. Take a little fold it. Okay.
Niggas want to get in here and try to lie for brownie points and shit.
Find the hole. Take a little hole. Let me get it. I know I got some tissue. I got allergies. Take your tissue. Take your tissue. Fold it and fold it. This is why I tell my nephew, fold it and fold it. Because you niggas be smelling pissy. Okay, y'all smell like a pissy urine.
Now, if a man smells pissy, that's a hygienic problem.
Yeah, that's not a hygienic problem. I've never smelled like
this is a hygienic problem. Take the napkin. Take the napkin. Find the hole. After you shake. You tap it.
Picture the scene, NiNi. A man cannot all the time. Look, if a man is in a bathroom and all the stalls is taken up, he can't wipe himself. And there's a number blow dry, isn't there?
Keep a piece of tissue in your pocket.
Why would I just walk around with a piss tissue?
Because you've always been wrong doesn't mean you have to continue being wrong. I'm telling you, keep a little piece of tissue in your pocket, okay? Get you a little 99-cent piece of napkin tissues. I don't know how often you pee and I don't know how big your prostate is. Take you a pack of tissue, keep it in your pocket, and make it look like you got money that you don't got anyway. So that's killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
So just walk around with a wad of tissue. Yeah. Got you.
Okay, and then you take one, and then you shake. Tap that.
Hey, I want to transition into a few other things too, man. And NiNi, I know that you're an expert on hygiene. You know, we see how you get down.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I saw this shit. I put it on here last week when you wasn't here, but this was on your story and scared the shit out of me. What is this on your fucking face?
It's a mud mask. It's a mud mask.
It's a mud mask. What that does, it takes the impurities from the different layers of your skin and it draws them up and it soaks them into the mud. And so when you wipe off the mud, you take off the impurities so that you don't look like what you've been through. A lot of you motherfuckers look like what you've been through and you don't have to. Okay?
Yeah. My mom used to have a green one of them shits.
Wait till me.
And my mom had a red hot water bottle hanging off the back of her bathroom door. I just wanted to sound included.
Your mom was a whore.
That's what the red water bottle means.
She was getting plunged up and let niggas nut in her. That's a douche. So
that's an old school douche. Yeah, it tastes like hot pickle. I accidentally tasted it.
What the fuck did you put your
I didn't put it in my mouth. I was just playing in the back. You know you do shit when you kids.
No, nigga.
All right, Rob, don't leave me out here by myself.
He wasn't putting douches in his mouth.
Yeah, man. I've never.
And you could at least lied.
Nah, man. I'm not finna get involved in no silly shit like that.
I did that shit. Hey, next up on the other shit, man. My boy Aaron Foster posted this, right? So it's the Laugh and Love show. My boy comedian Stick is supposed to be the guy in the middle. Y'all know comedian Stick, right?
Yeah, man. Stick my guy.
So I rock with Stick. Me and Stick, we done did hella shows together, but I don't rock with AI, and here's why. So Aaron Foster said, Stick may need to call somebody about this picture, yo. Now let me. Y'all know what Stick look like.
I thought I was look shit like Stick.
That's why I was like, who the fuck is that?
Oh, nigga, that was
This Jadakiss.
He looked like he got a sword or it's a knife. What is it? He looked like he got a 21 Savage tattoo on his forehead.
This ain't right. Hey, look, everybody, pay attention to this shit, man.
You having an allergy flare up? Who the fuck is that?
Who is that?
This don't even look like Stick's family member. Let alone Stick himself, man. I be seeing some wild shit, man, on the internet, but
get asked for a headshot. Why not?
But we still in last week news, man. We got a new segment coming up that Rob gonna do shortly. But before we get to that new segment that Rob gonna lay out today, man, I definitely want to tap in with what took place last Sunday. Hey, Puff, we ain't doing Stick, man. Whoever the graphic designer was who decided to be lazy with Chat GPT or AI or whatever, man, they did that to Stick. We didn't do that shit.
Yeah, man. That looked like a Down syndrome person.
Man, this definitely ain't the homie Stick.
That looks like somebody who.
This don't look like Stick, Branch, nothing in the Stick family. You know what I'm saying? This tripped out. All right, so check game, man. Kevin Hart roast was last week, and a lot of controversy over the past week. We got to touch on it last week news. NiNi, I know you've been hustling in Chicago. You had to get back to Vegas. Did you get an opportunity to watch any of the clips or anything from the roast?
I've seen some clips. I think that funniest joke that I've seen was the bonsai tree joke. That was funny. Even though it was really racist, but it was fucking funny. It was funny.
Which one?
When they said he was Kevin Hart so short he can't be lynched with it on a regular tree, they got to lynch him on a bonsai tree.
The bonsai tree. Shane Gillis said that one. Shane Gillis hit him with that one.
Funny.
Kill Tony guy, he caught a lot of flack over the past week for the shit he said about George Floyd. It was a joke where he said that George Floyd is looking up at us, laughing hard and laughing so hard he can't breathe. And George Floyd family then stepped out. What are y'all takes on roast rules?
I mean, the shit is funny. And dark humor can be funny if it's done in good taste.
Yeah, but we weren't roasting George Floyd. So how did we get there? Because he's a nigga, Kevin Hart's a nigga?
Yeah, like, that made no sense to bring up George Floyd.
I feel like, you know how white people tell...
Like, out of all the niggas you could have roasted in the world...
It sounds like it's a joke that he's used before, and in a room full of whites, they laughed and he got praise and everything else. And white people do this all the time. They will take a racist act and use that joke no matter what year it is. We still people have white men talk about Rodney King. So it doesn't really matter what time it is. If it's a white thing, if it's like a racist thing that happened, they're going to go with it because that's what white people do. Especially jokes. They don't have any culture. They don't really, unless they're talking about other white people and the incest and the non-bathing and the, you know.
Dionne Warwick lit their ass up a couple years ago about them legs. And I hope that they took heed and white people started washing their legs ever since Dionne Warwick put them on notice. But as far as the roast itself, I agree with Ty Riggs in the comments. There are no rules.
There are no rules, but the shit got to be funny.
Bam,
this shit has to be funny.
It has to be funny.
It has to be funny. Pulling out George Floyd, that's so random. That's like that had nothing to do with the roast. The nigga wasn't even on the panel. He was not even a guest on the roast. So why did you even bring him up? Like, I don't understand the context in which.
Because that was a recycled joke that worked for him, and he was like, "Oh, one nigga, two nigga, red nigga, blue nigga." I'm like,
that shit was stupid. Ain't no rules in a roast, but the shit got to be funny.
They did what they wanted it to do though. It got everybody's attention. The shit was like, it got everybody's attention. It did what it wanted to do. That's my opinion on it. I think that what they did to Cheryl Underwood's deceased husband, those jokes was crazy. I think The Rock being extra gay at the end was crazy.
Yeah, man. Niggas is gay.
I heard that before.
Thank you, Rob.
Niggas is gay.
I don't gotta say it. You can just speak it in. It's around you.
Niggas is gay.
Hey, speaking of niggas being gay, man, I think this gay. I want to talk about this before we talk about anything else. And I want to ask Rob this because I know Rob, I don't know if you spoke before yet. You know, Rob is a secretive guy, man. You never really know. Fellas, could you date a woman who openly says she's dating other men?
That's just her being honest. Because if you talking to a girl, yeah, women do that shit all the time. It's just about having that open fucking conversation or asking them. Because 9 times out of 10, if you talking to a girl, y'all going out on a date, you're not the only nigga she's talking to. You're not the only nigga she's talking to. She gonna make you feel like you the only nigga she's talking to, but she's not. You not the only motherfucker, bro.
And that's the fucking problem, Ty. That's the fucking problem. Okay.
What's wrong with what Ty said, man? If y'all just listening and not watching, Tyreek says as long as I'm one of the dudes that's fucking, preferably
fucking. Dating does
safe.
not mean fucking. Dating does not mean fucking. And you niggas who think it is a whore, and your mother's a whore, and you're a part of
everybody mama on today. It's the week after Mother's Day.
I mean, you right. Dating don't mean fucking, but 9 times out of 10, the woman you're dating, y'all fucking, or she's fucking.
And so NiNi, dating is not synonymous with fucking.
And here's my thing: you say dating don't mean fucking. It's true, but 9 times out of 10, if the person you dating, y'all fucking, because if we go out today and we end up fucking,
that don't mean that.
Hey, it's not funny as hell.
If y'all don't got no standards, say that y'all don't got no standards. If y'all don't value yourselves and think highly, that maybe she does like me as a person, and not that she just gives it up to. Most of you niggas don't have enough dick to fuck. Let's start there, okay? Second, your health and hygiene don't be up enough. You don't have a place to fuck a bitch at. You really want to fuck her at her place and low-key move in there. Because you're homosexual.
Homosexual.
Homosexual. Women I'll be fucking, they prefer to fuck in my place because they be having kids and shit.
If I fuck another and I don't fuck you, who cares? I'm choosing to
new segment from Rob Mayfield coming up soon.
No, I'm just saying the women I'll be fucking, they have kids, so they prefer to fuck in my place. I'm all for it. I got a nice ass crib.
Now, on the pretense that every
how many?
Huh?
How many?
What she said?
With their own place?
Oh, I don't know.
How many men?
I can only speak for myself.
Own place.
I can only speak for myself. I don't know.
Oh, NiNi, I think you having a bad connection.
I said I don't know. I can only speak for myself. I don't know niggas' living arrangements. I know I have a place to lay my head at night that's very comfortable. I can't speak on everybody else's crib.
I I just think it'd be weird in this situation for anybody to just openly tell another person, "Hey, I'm dating you, but I'm also dating 10 other niggas too. So just be patient with me."
I mean, shit like that is relative. If the nigga is down for,
we can't hear you. We can't hear you, NiNi.
We can't hear you, NiNi.
NiNi having a little technical difficulties right now.
I feel like
I don't want to go
like
to a
that.
lady house. I'll find a spot if I have to. Women houses don't be having food I like. Well, Ty, I think the food that you like is probably she's sitting on it. So eat that.
Eat that.
I think it's weird. I think it's weird though, bro. I just can't see somebody just openly saying that, man. A lot of people, men ain't built like that, bro.
That, and I mean, the shit is, my thing is, it's relative to whatever they dating situation is. If that nigga want to continue to do that shit, that's on him. That if she tell him that and he agrees to it, that's on him. Motherfuckers talk a lot of shit until they're in that situation. So that's on them.
I just think you gotta be a really desperate guy to accept that she has like all of these dudes, especially if she busting down with you. Now, if she's not busting down with you and she's this classy girl that they referring to, that NiNi's referring to, and not giving it up, that's one thing. But if she busting down with you and talking about it's 6 other niggas, I hope you got on 2 condoms and put a condom on your fingers.
And that's an iffy situation. Like NiNi saying, was like, just because she fucking me, that don't mean she fucking other dudes. We don't know that. You wouldn't know that.
Yeah, you truly wouldn't, man. Hey, before NiNi get back, man, I know that we was talking about it online. I don't know if she got a chance to listen to it. Have you got an opportunity to listen to this new Drake?
Yeah, I started on Iceman, and then I started listening to Made of Honor earlier today. I mean, I don't get what people shitting on it for. It takes more than a day to fucking process 3 albums, and I'm still going through the first album. So from what I hear on Iceman, it sounds like typical Drake shit.
I've only heard Iceman so far, and I like what I hear. I like Drake.
Yeah, man.
I think when Drake got removed from hip hop, it damaged hip hop significantly. I really like dude as an artist. I think he's corny. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. He's corny as fuck. He's off Vanilla Ice, but he got a little black.
I mean, he got hit songs, man. Like, you can't deny the niggas rapping, telling, like, the shit just sound like another Drake album to me. Like, I still got 2 more albums to go through. So until then, I'm going to reserve my judgment on all 3 albums because I'm not even done listening to Iceman yet.
I'm gonna watch that one that start with an H as soon as I'm able to pronounce that shit, man. How do you pronounce that Drake album that start with an H?
I don't know. I heard that shit was Habibity. Hey, you back? Can you hear us?
You back, NiNi?
But we can't hear.
Oh, there we go. That go to volume. That go to volume now. So Rob, before we tap in with your new segment, man, let's make sure we got NiNi. NiNi.
Yeah.
Mic check 1. Oh, there we go. All right, bet. So Rob called me up yesterday. Told me he had something new. Rob, explain it to the people, man. You can explain it better than me.
Man, so new segment. It's story time, niggas. So
new segment is story time, niggas.
Story time, niggas. And I came up with this segment because ever since I told the story about how I thought I was gonna date Lisa Laird, that shit has been getting a lot of attention. That shit has been getting a lot of attention. And then the stories I've posted after that have been getting a lot of attention. So I was like, why not transition, use these stories, and have the Parlay Podcast be a part of these life stories that I have. And these are all true stories. Like, I posted the last 2 stories about me falling asleep in church. And then the other story I posted with me getting hit in the head with the TV. And all three of these stories that I've posted in the last week have been getting a lot of attention. So without further ado, nigga, it's story time, niggas.
It's story time, niggas.
This story is how I was in the Navy. I'm living in Portsmouth, Virginia. I'm staying in the townhouse with my homeboy at the time. This nigga name was Marseille Draper. I was living on the ship. He was like, "Hey, bro, I got a townhouse." He was like, "I know you tired of living on the ship, bro." He was like, "You can help me out on the rip, whatever." I'm like, "Bet, cool." Move in with this nigga. Get a room upstairs. I fall asleep. I wake up from the building's fire alarm. The building's fire alarm. I wake up out my sleep. I come out to the hallway. It's smoke everywhere. I go downstairs. The fucking apartment is on fire, nigga. This nigga is asleep on the couch with smoke hovering over his fucking face. And the kitchen is burning the fuck down. I run downstairs. I'm like, "Yo, Marseille, wake the fuck up." He on the couch just motherfucking smoke is hovering over his face. I run and push this nigga. I'm like, "Yo, I'm like, "What the fuck is on fire?" He like, "Oh shit." He runs in the kitchen. He left. He fell asleep cooking some fucking noodles or some shit. He fell asleep cooking some shit on the stove, and it engulfed our whole kitchen. Like the stove, the walls, the ceiling. The nigga ran in the kitchen, grabbed the pot, and threw that shit outside. So now the grass outside is on fucking fire. So I'm like, "Nigga, what the fuck are you doing?" So now the house and the fucking grass in the back is on fire. The fire department came. We standing outside looking like two assholes. This shit happened all at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, we in the Navy. We got to be at work at 7.
I would have been pissed.
And it take us like a half an hour or 45 minutes to get to work. Because if you live in Portsmouth, Virginia, you got to go through. Everybody in Virginia is in the fucking military. It seemed like that whole state is in the military, so traffic be a bitch. So we were standing outside till about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
So if you wouldn't have came home, that nigga would be dead?
Huh?
So if you wouldn't have came to it,
if I wouldn't have woke up, I was upstairs asleep. He had fell asleep on the couch. So I had went upstairs. I was upstairs asleep already. So when I was in my room sleep, huh?
He didn't smell nothing. He didn't feel nothing.
No, I'm telling you, I was in my room sleep. I heard the building. You know how you got a smoke detector in your house, but then you have like a building fire alarm that goes off throughout the whole building. Yeah. I woke up to that because I'm like, "What the fuck is that noise?" So I come out my room and go down the hallway, and when I make it down the steps, that's when I see the smoke hovering over that nigga face like this while he sleep on the couch. This nigga didn't hear like the fire alarm, the smoke detectors, none of that shit. He didn't hear none of that shit. And if I wouldn't have woke up, we would have burnt the fuck down.
Hey, bro, you a goddamn hero. You a motherfucking hero, bro.
We would have been in there burnt the fuck up because he didn't wake up for shit. With the alarms, the smoke hovering over his face, the smoke detector, none of that shit woke up until I came over there and pushed that nigga off the couch.
So was it all smoke or did you actually see fire?
It was fire. The kitchen, the stove and shit was on fire.
Damn. Hey, you know what? That brings back my trauma, man. I told you I got on stage the first time in 2004, but in 2010, I got into a house fire.
Damn.
And if y'all ever look at my hands was burnt to crisp, 3rd-degree burns from a house fire from me trying to heat up some grease to make some French fries.
Damn. Oh, that is such a sad story, Bobby.
I got
fat as hell.
Hey, nigga, don't be embarrassed, nigga. When we stayed on 84th and Drexel, I got grabbed a super taco from the jump down the street. I ain't know you couldn't put foil in the microwave. I'm not threw that bitch in the microwave.
You know it's made out of the same shit as a fork or a spoon.
and then flame that fucking microwave. That's just like, oh my shit.
When I
Hey, that microwave still worked for like the next 30 years. Like my grandma just threw that microwave away like not too long ago.
You resuscitated that motherfucker.
That shit, the numbers and shit was all melted off, but it was the turn. It wasn't a push microwave. It was the knob shit.
Yeah, one of them first microwave.
Yeah.
Bruh, when I tell you that being in a fire is no motherfucker joke, now your homie, he got out okay. Me,
he got
on the other hand, nigga,
woke him up, man.
Man,
I couldn't
bro.
believe that shit. I couldn't believe.
How did you burn your hands though?
So I had an interview that night at Shot State, and my son's mother was pregnant with our son, and she couldn't get it. I was talking to her. Chicago State Radio, I was doing stand-up, and they wanted me to come do an interview at Chicago State Radio. Okay. And that same day, baby mom in the room, laid out on the bed. She couldn't talk. I had to tell her something super important, but in the meantime, the grease was heating up. Man, I seen all this fucking flame through a reflection. I walk in the kitchen, there's flames up to the ceiling.
Yeah, the grease overflowed and then caught on fire because you left it unattended.
That's exactly what happened, NiNi. Thank you for recapping. So after I grabbed the pot with my bare hands, right? And keep in mind that this is like 1,000 degrees. I grabbed the pot with my bare hands. I get to the screen. The screen door is locked. So I have to push my hands, like puncture the screen with my fingers and rip the fucking screen open.
Why?
And I threw the.
Why? Where was some flour? Because it's a grease fire. So I know you can't be thinking about putting water or tossing the grease onto something where it can catch on fire.
I was kind of like them niggas. I was about to light the grass on fire.
You like Marseille did. This nigga just didn't try to put the fire. The pot that was on fire, he just threw it in the grass, and the grass caught on fire.
That's exactly what I did, Rob. I did the same exact thing. Cause you don't know what to do in that moment. Like that flower shit you talking about.
Yeah, you do. That was home economics. Home economics. Yeah, you do.
I didn't take home economics. I ended up, I tried to take home economics. I thought it was going to be all girls in there. It ended up being all dudes. So I ended up going to chorus. So I never took home economics.
So you wanted to be gayer than learning how to cook.
I took home economics.
So you knew about the grease shit, Rob?
Yeah.
For real.
For a grease fire?
Yeah.
You smother it with flour. You don't put water and no shit on it, or you don't grab the flames and throw it outside on the grass. I was so disappointed at Marseille when he did that, because we just did firefighter training like the week before, and all his training went out the fucking window.
You don't know what to do in the moment.
How has chorus helped you now? How has chorus helped your little sing-songy ass now, huh?
Hey, look, man.
Hey,
I could still sing in the shower.
Look, hey, at TF North in my high school, though, I took aerobics. That was an all-girl class. I loved every minute of that shit.
So Rob understands my logic, like the whole thing about going into those classes when you were teenagers because your hormones is going crazy. You just try to follow girls around and see where they at.
Hell yeah.
Life skills, practical life skills. You need home economics.
I don't know any public school that teaches practical life skills. Point me in that direction, because it's no schools that teach that.
They do now. Like the old high school I went to, they got a whole barber college in the back of them motherfuckers. Like they cut hair at that high school now.
Yo, hey, Allen ass, sing soggy ass. Hey, NiNi on my ass today, man.
He said sing soggy.
Hey, here go the tripped out part, right? That's a true story, man. I know, Rob, I ain't trying to intervene on your story time, man, but I'm keeping this up here.
I created story time. So if y'all want to hear the story about how I got hit in the head with the TV and my sister stabbed me now with the fork, that's on my Instagram page. To get those.
Make sure y'all follow Make the World Laugh 1 on Instagram, man. Rob, man, I'm keeping this up here, man, because I'm still stuck in this story because it it actually sidelined me from doing stand-up comedy for so long. I was going to shows with batting gloves on.
For real?
Bro, I had Major League Baseball batting gloves.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Like, I didn't meet you in that phase. We
No,
was walking around with the batting gloves on.
And here go the bad part, right? When I resurfaced, like years later doing stand-up, one Mexican motherfucker, hey, ain't you the guy that used to wear the gloves? Get the fuck out of my face, dude.
Boy, is that just trash, you know, stage.
Why was you wearing the gloves, Bobby?
It was just, you know how Michael Jackson shit look, you know, with the vitiligo.
Why were you wearing the gloves, Bobby?
Because I was insecure about how that shit looked, man. That shit look weird, man. And then on top of that, like I'm still trying to hang out and have fun around neighborhoods and shit, show up to barbecues, and people got their badass kids at the barbecue. I gotta hear this stupid shit. Oh, look at his ugly hands.
So you put the gloves on. So
yeah, the gloves went on, bro.
So you was walking around like Easy and shit with the gloves on?
Bro, I'm walking around with fucking back gloves on, man, looking like bad boys for life.
Hold on, like did you have the fingers out or you had full gloves on?
Bro, it looked like I was about to bat cleanup for the fucking St. Louis Cardinals. I was walking around with batting gloves.
You're walking around with gloves.
I'm gonna show a picture probably when I'll probably repost this. I was walking around wearing fucking batting glove. I had it was a cream that I had to put on my hands for a long time, and over that cream I had to put this medicated glove. So I already had to walk around with these weird looking gloves because of the cream that had to stay on there. I'm like, let me cover this shit up too, man. I ain't finna walk around with this weird ass glove.
So I'm gonna put on that. I like it.
But I was still trying to do stand up, and it just was like, man, I stopped doing stand up for a while.
You had to keep the cream on there the whole time, all the time.
Yeah, I had to do it like 2 or 3 times a day. My shit was fucked up. It was fucked up. I was in Stroger Hospital. I was in Stroger Hospital for 3 weeks.
But Bobby, this is when you were bigger, right?
Yeah, my hands was about the same size.
Are you sure?
I didn't have no Sherman Clump hands.
I don't know. You had big titties, so I'm assuming.
Do you think that like I went from like Sherman Clump hands to Buddy Love hands?
I think your wrist got smaller and who is it?
My wrist didn't get burned. It was my fucking fingers, NiNi.
No, that's what I mean. I think your wrist got smaller. So if your wrist got smaller, your hand was definitely bigger. So
marginally, but it ain't a lot. But let me see where you're driving this car. What do you mean by I was bigger than?
Why were you insecure about your hands and you had such a voluptuous cleavage to be insecure about? Like, why would you be insecure about that? Like,
so you're saying nobody would have noticed my hands because my cleavage is so beautiful?
Yes, it's big. You have like a very welcoming bosom, Bobby. It's like I want to get in there and like come in there and snuggle a little bit. It's not
okay. I haven't signed up on the Cuddler app. I haven't thought about doing it yet, but I'll let you know. And speaking of my titties,
it's not with this chest. This chest is a little bare. You're gonna need to gain some pounds back.
No. I'm trying to go the other direction. Hey, why my mama come for my titties today in a roundabout kind of way? That shit pissed me the fuck off a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Damn. That's why I get mad when NiNi said about the hot water bottle. I'm like, shit. My mama came at me, y'all. She been taking this shit called oil of oregano.
Oh yeah.
Have y'all ever heard of this shit?
Yeah, I love oil of oregano.
Yeah, what does that do?
Bobby.
Hey, Alan is having a good time. Fuck you, and I haven't even started on Alan. Alan bombed as a host at Riddles this past week. I can't wait to talk about that. Story time, niggas.
Story time, niggas.
Alan, keep putting that bullshit in these goddamn comments, nigga. I'll make the whole goddamn Chicago think you bombed at fucking Riddles. Tell about mama and shit, man. So what? My mama threw her drawers at Smokey Robinson. Now, where was I?
Wow.
I was talking about the hospital stay. Let me get back to the fucking hospital stay real quick, and then I'll come back, man, about my mama, man. My mama damn me bogus. But I was at John Stroger Hospital for 3 fucking weeks, y'all. And I didn't take not one shower. That was a stinking shit. But oil of oregano. My mom tried to offer me this shit today, right? And she was like, yeah, it boosts your energy and it'll really take care of those man titties. I'm like, what? I'm like, God damn, did they say that on the commercial? Piss me the fuck off. Shit. She didn't say it about me directly. She just named it. She bullet pointed it. Pissed me off, man.
Do some hints at you.
Allen didn't bomb at Riddles this past week, y'all. He bombed 2 weeks ago.
He said he bombed 2 weeks ago. That shit's funny.
Rob, I like the new segment. Story time, niggas. It's gonna be dope. Make sure y'all follow him. The Lisa Lair story itself, bro. I'm still riveted off of that shit because low key, you doubled down after the episode. You posted them pictures of all of the moments that you thought that you was leading up.
Yeah,
to the greatness.
Right. Hey, man, that's why people can't never fucking lie on me about shit. Everything about my damn near life and comedy career is documented. Like my short-term memory is trash, but my long-term memory is fucking dope. I remember a lot of the shit. That's why I take pictures. And those 2 pictures was the wall. The first one was the Waukegan one, and the second one was when me, Marnie, and Levi was at DJ's and she guest hosted. We chopped it up. We was flirting. We was vibing. I was like, okay. We was flirting. We was vibing. Thought some shit was gonna go somewhere, and it did not. But it didn't stop me from treating Lisa any different. Like I said, man, she's still the homie.
Hey man, I love the fact that y'all good sports because that's kind of remind me like Stephen Black and Chris Ford, man, where they go back and forth on the internet. When I see comedians just being good sports, shit. You know,
that should be funny.
Speaking of Stephen Black, before we find out what NiNi's notion is for the day, man, Alan Ford and I, we trying to put together a softball game. So any comedians, I had a visual, but I don't know what happened to it, but any comedians that's interested in playing softball with other comedians, reach out to me or Alan Ford. The game is going to be Team Ball Talk versus Team Parlay. Rob, you playing? Please tell me play.
Let's go.
Yes. NiNi, please tell me you're flying in to play.
When is it?
I wanted to do it like on May 23rd, and Alan was like, "That's too short notice, man." Alan, one of them people you gotta tell this nigga 2 weeks in advance about some shit. Mr. LeCraig, man, I want you on Team Parlay, bro. We need Mr. LeCraig on Team Parlay. He's a very he got that Rudy in him, bro.
He got that Rudy in him.
He got that Rudy in him, bro.
The Lucas.
He got that Lucas in him.
The Lucas.
real shit. We gonna get down, man. So coming soon, man. So if you're down, man, reach out to Rob, reach out to Alan, reach out to me, NiNi. We'll hit you with the date because shit. I know you ain't flying Spirit no more.
I didn't fly Spirit, motherfucker. I never flew Spirit. I did fly Spirit's cousin, and I will not do that again.
Man, shit, a plane is a plane, man. As long as you land. I did say that if the parlay's losing, I was gonna join Ball Talk, and he's gonna have to become like all parlay, Rob. I'm on both shows, nigga. So shit, if the Parlay Podcast is losing, nigga, you think I'm not about to switch teams? I'm not about to lose this fucking game that I'm talking about, nigga. I'm a sore loser, nigga. Shit, I'm horrible at games.
Games. That is wild. Yo, that's stupid.
NiNi, I know you gearing up for this next notion, man, but I wanted to touch bases on this, man. Our good friends over at the What's Funny comedy crew, they don't like us, but I'm cool with them. I think they hate me now because of what I did last week.
What did you do?
Well, I doubled down. Shit, I talked about what I thought was some bullshit on the show, and then I reposted what I thought was some bullshit. I think Harold Pierre should have got to the final round in the Pop the Balloon competition couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I aired it, and Knowledge pulled up to my comments, and a few other people pulled up to the comments when I put the video up. And I had so much trouble running the video. I'm not going to redo it, but NiNi, if you get a chance, check the video out on my page. I want comics to get involved with this because I think it's a great idea. But NiNi, did you see the pop the balloon competition?
No,
Rob, you saw the clip I put up, right?
Yeah.
NiNi, let me just explain to you what happened. Harold Pierre laid down one of the best jokes that I've seen in a while, talking about how little a lady's booty is, and the booty looked like one of them dogs that get kicked in their ass. She got that earth.
I love that joke. I know that he does that joke really well. That's a good one.
Fantastic fucking joke, right? So the pop the balloon competition was the audience deciding on who they thought was the least funniest. And the lady pops Harold Pierre's balloon because she felt like she had one of them earth and got offended by this man's joke and popped his balloon. And so at the end of that, that damn Didi ended up having to go up against Sheldon Calhoun in the finals, and it should have been Harold Pierre versus Sheldon Calhoun in the finals. And who do you think won against Sheldon Calhoun and that damn Didi?
I already know Sheldon won.
So Sheldon fucking won.
Yeah.
And I think Sheldon's funny. I just think he should have got a good competition in that final round.
Yeah, man. But it was a bunch of shenanigans like that. Comedians could get involved in competitions and shit like that if the politics and the logistics, the promotion, and the management is right. But it's too much bullshit like that that's going on in these competitions.
Yes, it could be swayed too easily, especially if you put your heart and soul into that pen and that pad and you knew how well you did. Now, I'm not taking anything away from that damn Didi, but when I ran it, I was at Riddles on Thursday night at Damon Williams' show. And it was a great show. It was a fun show. But I pulled Sean Morgan to the side and I told him, I said, watching that damn Didi go up against Sheldon Calhoun, that was like watching the Vancouver Grizzlies go up against the Chicago Bulls of '96 in the finals.
Yeah, man. And that's no disrespect to her, but it's levels to this
they're
shit.
on a different level. That damn Didi.
Right, that's what I said. It's levels to this shit. They're on a different level. It's levels, and no disrespect to her, but this is what I'm saying, man. Like, you popping my balloon in this competition, you're not finna make me feel like I didn't write the dopest shit ever because you popped my balloon because you felt offended. Like, that's wild.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all, man. I felt like whoever put together this pop the balloon thing, they should have said, hey, you can't pop because you got offended. The whole audience laughed so hard.
How do you know she popped because she got offended? She said
it. She said it. She said it. She was like, I feel like I got that little earth booty you talking about. And she popped this balloon. So now you trying to make it seem like my joke ain't shit because you got a little booty? Because you got offended?
Yeah. I don't think that should be a reason why.
That's what she did, though. She popped.
That's exactly what she did.
That's exactly what she did, and she can't. And there's nothing nobody can say and be like, no, she didn't do it. It's visuals. It's fucking footage of the shit.
Man, look, hey, y'all just gonna have to deal with the bullshit because NiNi ain't seen it, and I hate that she ain't seen it. NiNi, deal with the bullshit. You about to see it today.
Okay, no problem.
It's buffering. All right, here it is, NiNi.
And finally, when she get by me, I look back, and her ass is flat. I be like, bitch, you wasting my look back. Like your booty look like when you kick a dog in the ass, she got a look. I hate a look. Booty, hey.
A few moments later.
Well, pop it.
Oh, the crowd is not happy about that one.
Why did you do that?
Because I don't have no ass. I got a little and I got offended.
Oh.
And I got offended. What a bitch.
See what I'm talking about, man? That's some bullshit, man.
Even the crowd wasn't on her side with that shit.
Yeah,
That's wild. That's crazy.
I'm
That
like,
joke you took a joke personal.
That crowd loved that joke. So
yeah, the crowd
they loved
the joke.
his set, man. Like, not just that joke. I grabbed that look. I dissected that piece because that was the piece that she was offended by, that she ultimately popped for. But Harold Pierre and Sheldon Calhoun in the semifinal round had two of the most solid sets, and I would have loved to see them two brothers go up against each other in that final round. But make sure y'all still support What's Funny Comedy, man. I'm not shitting on them as an organization. I think they should have stepped in and was like, yo, there ain't no reason to pop the balloon. Found a different reason. But make sure y'all follow them, man. They doing something big for Chicago comedy. I just seen your girl, NiNi, Tiny Thickums. She was out there with that nigga Uncle Laser.
Yeah. She was up there doing her thing. Tiny Thickums.
How the fuck did she get up with Uncle Laser?
Because niggas love Tiny. Motherfuckers love Tiny, bro.
Why would she not be welcome?
Hey, if y'all not familiar with Uncle Laser is, man, he was in the Funny as Fuck Kevin Hart comedy competition, man. He was one of my favorite comics in the competition in the Chicago episode. He just came out. He reminded me of Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah, man. Uncle Laser funny, man.
Good.
Hey, I like Andrew Dice Clay. I like Uncle Laser.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Tiny, because motherfuckers love Tiny. Niggas love Tiny.
Okay.
And she's talented.
That's because OJ mentioned it 10 times on that special.
You said what?
You know, that's because OJ mentioned it 10 times on that special.
No,
Tiny that's manpower.
Tiny been there since because Tiny was.
No, that's manpower.
Nigga, when Tiny was dating OJ, y'all forgot about his hairline. Okay, so let's woman power. Talk about that.
I'm talking shit because you know I got to segue to some other shit, man. We didn't have you last week. We missed you last week. I'm ready for a double notion this week. Shit, what's good, NiNi? What's popping? What's the notion?
NiNi's notion. I just want to say, one, you all are amazing. Y'all are wonderful, and you have purpose to your life. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, one, men, haircuts. It's summertime. You're cutting your hair. Shit is getting hot. Shit is getting low. You're cutting that hair. You're getting the haircut. One, clean behind your fucking ears before you come sit down in the chair, because that is disgusting. If the dirt is eating away at the crevice of your fucking ear where I pull it down,
when that shit crack and bleed.
Nigga, you're an adult. You have kids.
Rob, how did you know?
You have procreated. Why the fuck do you have a dirt line behind your ear where the dirt has sat there long enough to where it is eating away at your flesh? You fucking disgusting piece of shit. I'm gonna take your money, but I'm telling you, you're disgusting. And your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend is cheating on you because you part-time dirty. Nigga, that is disgusting.
Yuck.
Clean your crevices. Clean your crevices. I'm even talking about your panty line, sir. When you sit down, not your panty line. Your crotch. Okay? When you sit down, why do I smell your crotch? That's because you ain't used no toilet paper to dab your tip of your penis. That's why I smell that little.
Good old callback.
Okay?
I love a good callback. I'm a sucker for a good callback.
Love a good callback. That was amazing.
Clean your crevices. All right?
Clean the crevices.
Particularly your pee hole, I guess.
Your pee hole.
Ain't nobody wiping their fucking pee hole.
Oh, now I hope now you do. I hope you niggas do now. I hope it's.
You're gonna have people self-conscious about it now, but ain't nobody wiping their damn pee hole, NiNi.
Yeah, you stink. You smell like piss, boy. You don't even shower.
Okay, if he smells like piss, then he didn't shake long enough.
You don't even have enough underwear to be fucking doing that. You don't. Y'all be trying to wear the same underwear 2 or 3 days. No.
You talking about them brief wearing niggas.
What you wear, panties?
No, I wear boxer briefs.
I don't wear drawers at all. So
I'm an athlete, NiNi.
life
You know, I
is
just told you about the
different
softball
from me
game.
over here. Life is different from me over here.
I'm an athlete.
Rob,
I'm a garbage man, Eleanor.
You said what?
Eleanor, I'm a garbage man.
No. Yo, was that on the list?
No.
Rock should have been on the list. Rock was on the list. Rock was on the list.
It was or it wasn't?
It was on the list.
Okay, I was about to say,
it made it.
nigga.
I rock with Rock. Rocky Carroll.
The Rock was the first black TV show that was like that started doing live. They was the first sitcom ever to go live like live,
that.
yeah. They was the first black sitcom to go live. Like as we was watching it was live.
Oh, I didn't know that. It was the
And they barely made mistakes, but that's when you are a trained actor. You know what I'm saying? These people came off the plays. But I ain't see Rocky Carroll again, real talk, until he was going toe-to-toe with Leon Phelps, eating pig feet and shit, and ladies' man.
Yeah, but then he became somebody on one of these TV shows that I seen recently.
It was a good show. NiNi, going back to your notion, though, are you having trouble? Like, I know you out there in a little heat. Now, I know it get a lot hot out there. Are the creases dirtier? Are the creases dirtier in Vegas? Is that where the notion derived?
You know, you niggas are nasty no matter the hemisphere, time zone, side. You niggas is disgusting. It's very rare that you meet a man who understands about hygiene. If he does, he is a refurbished man, and he has probably lived with a woman who has told that nigga that he was fucking nasty. And he probably lived with a woman who gave him a white washcloth so that he could understand the means and the ways that he cleans is fucking mediocre. You need to use a white washcloth. You men who use colored wash, don't do that. You're not there yet, sir. You don't even know how to do it properly. Use a white washcloth. Okay?
I don't know. I only take showers when I go out of town. I'm fucking with you. I just want to make sure y'all was paying attention. Man, god damn, man. Damn. Why you not no joke when you hear joke, god damn it?
I just thought you submerged that ass every day. And I was like, you know what? You deserve a bath, Bobby. You look like a bath type of nigga. You look like you put your bubbles in.
I do deserve a bath. I do deserve to teabag that bath water, but I'm just gonna shower it up tonight. Thanks for asking.
You niggas need to submerge your ass. Okay?
Yeah, man.
You know what I just recently got into, y'all? Real shit. And I didn't get into this shit until I went out to the UK and I ran out of deodorant. I like spray deodorant.
I like spray deodorant.
I didn't know. I didn't know I liked spray deodorant, and then now that I like it, I realize it's a little too expensive. I don't like it no more. But I like it though. I fucks with spray deodorant because those crevices and creases that NiNi is talking about. If you got spray deodorant everywhere,
everywhere.
They got a body deodorant where you don't have to spray the underarm one. They have body ones. You know.
Okay, well let me provide you with my mailing address. I got a birthday coming up in about 2 months, NiNi. I'll be looking forward to the body deodorant. You know, preferably Arid XX.
I got you because you know when you spray it on your inner thighs, so when they rub it, they don't chafe and get hot. You put some deodorant. around.
I got spacious thighs. I don't have thighs that rub together, contrary to your belief, nigga. Story time, niggas. I walk around with my thighs spaced apart. Thank you.
Spaced apart. There's space between my thighs.
There's money making mention and there's free balling Rob. Alan, with the double down about Rob wearing no drawers, we are concerned more about you now, Alan.
Right.
Well, I like
you know
he cares about his friend's nut health. It's smart. You need to care about his nut health.
Alan think he ate with that nickname right there. Ain't that what people say? Nick motherfucker think they ate when they did something great. He thought he ate with that nickname. Ain't nobody but what you say that one day? Fetch. Ain't nobody fetch. What you say?
Make fetch happen. Okay.
Yeah, Alan. We ain't about to make fetch happen with this free ball and rob shit. Not on the parlay.
But I want to hear Alan say free balling Rob because I think he goes.
That's wild.
I think that's how it sounds. How else can you say that, man? Like free balling Rob. No, it has to be free balling Rob. And it's going to be nice. Say it, Alan. Okay.
Alan, we want you to send in a recording of you saying free ball and rob so that we can input this.
Crazy.
Balling Rob.
That's wild.
Have you
Free ball.
Oh my God, everybody look, it's free ball and Rob.
That is wow.
Hey, why did you do it as if Alan got hair?
Because he does his dreams. Have you ever seen Alan flick his hair back? Alan be telling y'all off and damn near put his hair in a ponytail while he talking about y'all. And y'all don't be seeing it.
Alan said he gonna grow his shit out this fall though. He gonna fuck y'all up. His shit finna look like Priest from Superfly, but not from Superfly when that nigga was in the original Gangsters.
Grow it, and come here, and I'll give you the roof back on me.
Mo Good, we need Mo Good Monday tomorrow. You fucking us up, man. Mo Good to come on Facebook and say I had 85 shows this past weekend. Fuck y'all. See y'all when I see y'all. No Mo Good Monday today.
At least she come on and say it. Fuck.
Yeah, but I have a high expectation every Monday at 3:00 to see Mo Good Monday. And when the clock strikes 3 and I don't see her go live, a tear drops. It's like a Denzel glory tear.
Okay. I think she loves your support and appreciates your waiting in anticipation for the next episode. Mo's good at what she does.
I'm definitely waiting in anticipation for that, man. So good to have NiNi back in the building, man. If y'all tuning into the Parlay Podcast, man, NiNi wasn't here last week. We had Chicken Wang in the building, and it was such a weird conversation, but it was a good conversation. NiNi, he was able to open up in a space with other men to talk about his mental health issue. You know what I'm saying? Just the things he had to go through coming up, and it's tough trying to balance that out with being a stand-up.
Yeah, it's hard.
I'll be crying a little bit, Mo. Definitely hope she go live. But
what did you guys take from his? What was one thing y'all took from his interview?
That is probably one of the most authentic people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Chicken Wing, that's 100% who he is. That's 100% who he is, man. Like I appreciate his transparency and his honesty.
Yeah.
Man, hey, you know what I got out of that though is it was like a mirror. I felt like I was looking in a mirror, hearing him speak. You know what I'm saying? And it was like you don't know what motherfuckers is going through until they actually talk about it, because it's not nobody to really talk to about that shit. And that was one of the things that Chicken Wing was saying. He really don't have anybody to talk to about his past traumas, about his current mindset and things like that. And that's the time we was on last week. And the vulnerability that he showed was courageous, was super dope.
Well, especially on Mother's Day where he, lost his mother. That was probably a hard day for him.
Right, exactly. And I fucked up without doing my research and asked the question. And I probably was, Alan. Alan put in the comments, Bobby was listening to music that whole conversation. I'm listening to music right the fuck now.
That's his autistic stimming. He likes it. He likes to be double stuffed, double plugged.
I don't listen to like music with lyrics though. I wouldn't even play y'all like that. What I got is a dope ass little instrumental playing in my ear just to keep the rhythm of my voice bouncing, man. That's it.
Bobby, that really is like double penetration though. Like you got earbud.
I'm not trying to DP myself. NiNi, what type of shit you been? I know you was on the plane for a little bit, and you the only nigga I know who will watch porn on a fucking plane.
on the plane. How gross! It's a public space. It's like sitting in the fucking toilet watching porn. Disgusting.
Hey, do people really have sex on the plane? Let me ask that. Now I ain't talking about no private jet. I'm talking about them commercial flights.
I would say international flights. A300.
Yeah, Qatari.
Like the bathrooms are bigger.
Yeah, way bigger.
Bathrooms are bigger. The international flight. You have a whole row to yourself.
Yeah, you have a whole go on international flights. You can fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fuck.
I'm just saying. It's just I went inside one of the bathrooms and everybody be talking about how they be getting it in on a plane and shit. I could barely like stretch in a goddamn bathroom on a plane.
Well, Bobby, you gotta be smaller. If you gotta.
So this is for little people.
A seatbelt extender, you can't fuck in the bathroom.
Okay, that's for little people.
Yeah, it's not. That's not the thing. And
Tinkerbell and Kevin Hart.
Who had her own seatbelt? I have my own seatbelt extender because I wasn't asking for one, baby.
Come on, nigga. Don't play with my motherfucking sense of humor like this. Don't play with my motherfucking sense of humor like this.
I was in all the seats. Do you see this at this petite size? Imagine it.
Rob, are you locked in? Rob, are you tuned in to this shit right now, bro?
Yeah.
Did you hear what she just? Did you hear what she just said, bro?
Yeah, she had. She had her own seatbelt.
Extender
seatbelt.
So you told the stewardess or the flight attendant, don't worry about it. I got my own.
Yes, I got my own. I travel with my own. You think I'm finna everybody fat person extenders? So no. And then fat people be sweating up in their fupa area. So now we just sharing this sweaty fupa sweaty seatbelt extender, and we just strapping it on like extra pounds. That's shame. I'm not doing that.
So have you ever had to like sit next to another fat person?
Ooh, no.
You said
that's the worst. Like I feel bad for the person who has to sit next to the fat person on the plane. You know what I'm saying? The smaller person, but two fat people right next to each other, crazy.
They fall asleep on each other.
I think that's a pivotal point. I think that's either they can both say, this is so uncomfortable that I want to change, or their thighs can overlap and they find comfort in the fatness and they just might find joy. So it's a pivotal moment.
I think the biggest question is like, who's going to have the wherewithal mentally to say, hey, can we lift up this armrest so we can both fucking breathe? You know what I'm saying? Because you got that arm handle that's in between, and if you don't know the other person, you gotta keep it down. I would ask. I'd be like, hey, can we lift this bitch, please? Can we lift this motherfucker, please?
Oh, I don't want to be fucking arm fat with you. Get out of here.
I'm not about to be congested the whole goddamn flight either, NiNi.
You better lose weight quickly then, nigga, because I'm not lifting this armrest up. Get your ass out of here.
Super fucking funny, bud. Hey, I want to go around the horn, man. I know you was in the shop working this week. NiNi cutting it up. Did you cuddle it up at all? Did you tap in with any cuddle clients while you was in Chicago?
No, I ain't had no time.
Yeah.
All right, get them next time. Stay in the game. Rob, did you do any shows this past week, man? I know you're trying to get your car together.
Yeah, I know. I was on my car is fixed now.
Praise God.
Yeah, praise God. But no, I ain't really get into nothing this weekend. I was just chilling for the most part. That's how I spent my weekend, just trying to get my car fixed. So I ain't really go out and do nothing. I will be on the mental health panel May 30th with Dr. Caitlin Lawrence.
Oh, true that.
Talking about mental health, my mental health, how to handle mental health. So I'm excited. I've never been on a panel like that. So I'm excited to hopefully learn a lot and get some information and then share some stories with
I had posted it this past week. Rob, let me post it again for you, bro. Cause NiNi, did I tell you, man? My sister on this panel with him.
Really?
Yeah, let me show the picture real quick, man. My sister, she actually is a minister at New Faith International Baptist Church in Matson, Illinois. and she tapped in with a lot of this. And after that, we had Dr. Caleb on the Parlay Podcast. My sister had watched the episode, and I had connected them two. So that's how they got connected.
Sure.
After Dr. Caleb was on here. But that's my sister right there, Dr. Robina Wright Alexander.
Word.
Good shit. So May 30th, man.
What a small world.
Yeah, it's a super small world, man. I get a chance to get Rob and my sister in the same place at the same time. Dr. Kalen was a guest on the parlay, so 6 degrees of separation, man. That's what networking is about.
That is awesome. That's dope. I'm excited.
That's super dope, Rob. I know you're gonna rock that out, man. You know what I'm about to do on Memorial Day?
What's up?
So B. Cole hit me up. May 25th, I'll be at the Renaissance, where Jokes and Notes used to be at.
Yeah. Oh.
So I'll tell more about that next week, because next week Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Barbecue time. Potato salad time.
Oh, shout out to my 2 daughters. My oldest daughter graduated high school May 21st. And then my middle child will be 15 on May 19th. So
Big May for you. Big May for the Mayfields.
Big tourist energy out here. Yeah. I'm excited.
So that was a good foresight, man. Big news in May for the Mayfields. That's a perfect last name for you, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my oldest, she graduated high school.
How do you feel, Rob?
I feel great, man. I love my daughters, man. They're fucking amazing.
You're gonna be a daddy of an adult, a young adult.
Yeah, young adult, man. Man, she just called me because she changed the game. She put a crab boil on top of some grits. I was like, oh, that shit's fire. She had seasoned up the shrimp and the crab legs and had the sausage or whatever on top of the grits. She was like, yeah. She's like,
I could eat that in private.
Man, she was like, I made a crab boil and put that shit on my grits. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. That's some good shit. So shout out to Ryan. Shout out to my oldest daughter, Ryan Mayfield.
What college is she going to, bro?
She hasn't decided yet. She hasn't decided if she's gonna stay out in Arizona and go to Arizona State, or if she's gonna continue her performing arts situation. So she got options.
I think every kid, girl and boy, need to go to a goddamn trade school. I don't give a fuck. The Matrix and iRobot and the Terminator just told us everything we needed to know was about to happen next.
And what is that about? What did you get from that? Because
my biggest fear, my biggest fucking fear, NiNi,
which is
robots.
What, Bobby?
I'm fucking scared of robots.
What about them?
Well, I just think you see how robot them niggas go get a mind of their own, man. I'm telling you, it's evolution. I'm scared of robots, NiNi. I don't know what to do with myself. I want the therapy.
Them shits be malfunctioning. You see them way cars, them self-driving cars, where dude got in one of them and it drove him into the middle of a shootout.
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about? Hey Rob, you didn't make me less fearful, nigga.
Funny as hell. I've been mad as fuck. Like, you piece of shit ass car. You gonna
take me to a goddamn shootout?
You drove me in the middle of. You drove me in the middle of a fucking shootout, nigga, and stopped.
I ain't going.
Stop.
Would y'all get into a self-driving Uber?
They have them all around here. They have a free one that takes you up and down the strip to different ones. It's nice.
I ain't getting no self-driving Uber. I ain't getting no self-driving car. I don't even want my food delivered to me by a robot. I don't fuck with robots.
You take the CTA, right?
I take who?
Have you taken the CTA before? You've taken a train. You've taken the plane. All of those are robots. They just have an engine there in case something goes wrong. But those are self-driving.
All chili aside, NiNi, all chili aside, I fuck with TLC. And one of my favorite TLC songs was Waterfalls. And in the song Waterfalls, they said, don't go chasing them motherfuckers. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. So the rivers and the lakes would be the CTA, the Metra, and the mechanics that I'm fucking used to. But I'm not used to a goddamn robot.
Also, you just old.
If you say so, NiNi.
Okay.
It's just that's funny.
A little bit. A little bit.
I like old men sometimes.
I don't fuck with robots. And Seth Rogen just put out a statement recently about writers. There's a lot of people using AI, a lot of people using ChatGPT to write their content. If you're doing that, you cannot call yourself a writer.
You can call yourself a co-writer. Co-author.
Basically. I mean, if you're trying to write a cover letter or if you're trying to be tight on a essay or email or whatever, all right, whatever, nigga. But if you call yourself a stand-up motherfucking comedian and you threw your premise inside ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT to help you write the rest of that goddamn joke.
Are people doing that?
Yes.
Gotta be. That's wild.
Yes.
That's crazy.
People are writing full movie scripts with ChatGPT now.
I mean,
that would explain a lot of shit that's coming out.
We're probably going to see a different world reboot, and it's going to be a ChatGPT script.
It is a different world reboot coming out. See?
What's it going to be called? Still a different world?
I don't know what it's going to be called, but it's definitely in the making.
I ain't got no beef with different world. I fuck with it. I wasn't going to put it on my top 5 list. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was saying. Before we get out of here, another conversation my wife and I have been having over the last week or so. And who do y'all put as y'all queen and king before I get the fuck on? My queen of R&B, Anita Baker. My king of R&B is Luther Vandross.
Ooh.
And I want somebody to disagree. Who y'all got as y'all queen and king? R&B.
R&B.
Oh, let me see. Queen of R&B. You said
for me, and if y'all tuned in still in the parlay comments, man, put it in. Queen and king of R&B. I got the queen of R&B, Anita Baker, and I have the king of R&B, Luther Vandross. Nobody fucking with them.
Okay. You sort of took my queen.
Hey, we can have the same queen. We already on the same chessboard.
Anita is it, baby. Anita is my queen. You can put on Anita Baker radio, and she has a song for everything. All of her songs is a bop. Like, they make you feel good, want to clean up, maybe fuck, forgive somebody, go to take a nap. All the wholesome things.
Anita Baker, 2 points for Anita Baker on the Parlay Podcast, queen of R&B.
Queen. I would say king. Marvin Gaye.
A lot of people keep saying Marvin Gaye is king of R&B.
Or Al Green. I put Al Green and Marvin Gaye in the same thing, but Al Green stopped a little short of Marvin Gaye. That's more songs. I love it. You know?
I'll put Al Green before Marvin Gaye.
I definitely would, but people know more about Marvin Gaye than Al Green.
yeah. I'm like, dang.
About Marvin Gaye than Al Green. I would definitely put Al Green.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
You gonna be the one to fall on this war, Rob? Look at the comments, man. Mr. LeCraig put that man name in the comments, bro.
He said R. Kelly.
He's not the king.
He in my top 5. I can't lie. Top 5 R. Kelly, you know.
He's good.
Man, like, I low key, because when it comes to like the king R&B, what I grew up listening to, because my mom is Luther Vandross. Like, my mom was a huge Luther Vandross fan. So I would have to go
just
Luther
such a different
Vandross.
voice.
And shit, I'm with y'all with Anita Baker.
Okay. Well, shit.
I have to. I was gonna say Whitney Houston because I grew up
Wait,
listening to a
But
lot of Whitney Houston.
I
But
think Whitney's pop more than R&B.
yeah, and so that's why I
I
have
feel
to
like it'll be
change it.
disrespectful for Whitney to be in this category. I feel like when you got to talk about a Whitney Houston, you have to put her in a mega star competition with Prince, Michael Jackson. Like, who's the biggest mega star? Because Whitney was that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah, she did R&B, but I really think Whitney was more pop. Like she did have R&B, but I think she was known more for her.
But vocally beautiful. I think that, Luther Vandross showed her who the boss was. I seen a clip of Luther Vandross letting her know who had the vocals, which was Luther. And the song played at house party when Robin Harris was going to go whoop kids' ass.
Luther is the only gay man who had a bosom, who had all the straight men wanting and wooing women with his song while he was singing about niggas. He was singing about a man. Luther was singing about one of his men and yearning for his man's love. And all the men, and that's the best song. A man knows what a man needs.
I ain't saying shit, NiNi. All I'm saying is that I fuck with Luther. My runner up nigga though, real shit, was Curtis Mayfield.
Mine is Donny Hathaway.
I love "Song for You" by Donny Hathaway. That's probably like the only Donny Hathaway song I've listened to.
Really?
Yeah.
He's had so many.
Yeah, he got so many, but I like my old school don't go that deep because my parents was fairly young, so they didn't listen to like a lot of Donny Hathaway and shit like that. My mom listened to Luther, and like my dad was listening to Prince and Guy and fucking NWA. So
They was listening to 80s shit.
yeah, my parents was listening to 80s shit. So when people
my mom was listening to repass music, nigga, from the 60s.
Nah, man. When my parents was growing up, like that's when I be in the car or be around older people. They be like, "You don't know about Shaka Khan?" I be like, "No, my parents wasn't listening to fucking Shaka Khan, nigga." My mom wasn't listening to Shaka Khan like that. Like I'm
Rufus.
I'm well versed. Listen. I'm well versed in who Shaka Khan is. I love Shaka Khan, but when it comes to like what I've listened to, my parents didn't listen to that shit. So when I grew up listening to like old school music, like I grew up listening to like Guy and New Edition and like Bobby Brown and shit. Like my parents wasn't listening to Marvin Gaye and the Temptations and shit like that. My dad was out here being a fucking hooligan, listening to NWA and shit.
Listening to niggas with attitudes while I'm over here listening to the goddamn Isley Brothers Voyage to Atlantis, nigga. I was
the closest,
that's my shit.
Like the closest I got to like shit like that. And then like my uncle was a huge Prince and Morris Day fan. So I know more about Prince and Morris Day than
Let me find out Rob ass was in the living room doing the motherfucking bird like the time.
The bird, nigga. On the real.
Try to do the goddamn jungle love dance in the middle of the living room. I fuck with more than I fuck with Prince, man, but Curtis Mayfield did the whole entire soundtrack to Superfly. And outside of that soundtrack, he just had some really great music, man. Like if anybody don't know about Curtis Mayfield, he's from Chicago. Check his catalog.
Yeah, man. I used to tell people that's my uncle.
Hey, you know what? I've been telling people that's your fucking uncle too, bro. I'm glad we're on the same page with that lie.
I'm telling people that's my uncle. Like, yeah, nigga, great uncle.
Great uncle.
Uncle Kirk.
Hey, real shit, man.
I can't. Sometimes people be wanting to revoke my black card because I don't get that deep with Anita Baker and Shaka Khan and Marvin Gaye and shit because my parents didn't grow up listening to that. So when I be in the car with people listening to whole Patti LaBelle albums, that shit blows me. I'm like, yo.
Rob's Dusty's is fuck the police, fuck them.
I can't sit here and listen to this shit like you know a whole Patti LaBelle album, nigga. Damn, I can't sit in this car.
One of Rob's Dusty's is I like.
You're right. I'm listening to Guy, nigga. You know how I knew that shit, nigga? I was on my way to one of them Jay Davis premieres, and I was with K Snow, and she was playing Shaka Khan, and I'm like, wow, you're old as shit because you know like whole Shaka Khan albums, nigga. I don't know none of this shit you listening to. I don't know nobody. I don't know this shit.
I'm sorry to hear this shit, Rob. Real shit, man. Because I just recently put up a post. I was like, I don't know how I feel about motherfuckers who ain't got a Dusty's playlist.
I don't have
NiNi,
a Dusty's playlist. You're not finna hear on my Dusty's playlist. You're not finna hear none of them people on my Dusty's playlist.
Y'all go back. Oh, baby, back with my Dusty's. You don't want to hear that, baby.
I know NiNi rock with the Dusty. She had a whole storyline last year with just Dusty. You got a Dusty's playlist, NiNi?
Yes.
Like I said, Luther Vandross, yes.
No, I'm talking about like Otis Redding. Like,
hell no. I'm not gonna be.
Like,
come
on.
A lot of one-hit wonders on your Dusty's playlist, man. Some niggas.
The little four tops, come on.
The Whispers.
The Whispers.
Yes.
That nigga was
The Dramatics, the Delphonics, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Isaac Hayes, Teddy Pendergrass, LTD.
Teddy P.
War, baby,
War. Come on, Average White Band, Bobby Caldwell. We naming white people now.
He said we naming white people. Yes. That's not finna be on my playlist. And I know all the songs by these people. But I'm not finna. That's not finna be on my playlist.
That's good music.
It is good music, but I'm not finna put that on my playlist.
I be riding, baby. I'm a smoker. I'm a ride. I need some calm my nervous system. All that.
Yeah, my shit.
And turn it up and coke music. I don't be on the right drugs for that.
No, my playlist gonna have some old school shit on it. But it's not gonna go Temptations 4 Tops old.
Hey, Rob's old school shit be check, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We listen to the Rex and Effect, nigga.
This nigga Rex and Effect. This is old school.
We listen to we going as old as the Isley Brothers. Anything before the Isley Brothers, this is not. That's not.
Man, it's Teddy ready with the 1-2 check ass. Oh man, that's some funny shit, right?
But anything before the Isley Brothers, Luther Vandross, I'm not.
Have you ever been with a cougar? Have you had a cougar, bro?
Huh?
Have you been with a cougar?
Yeah.
So how did that go when she was playing all that old ass shit, man? Trying to get in the mood.
Like, what's considered a cougar? What's the age?
I mean, what you 40? You 42. You 42. So for you,
enough where you should know Otis Redding on the fucking plane.
This is what I'm saying. I know Otis Redding. It's just that I'm not listening to Otis Redding like that. I'm not finna be like, oh, let me throw on some Otis Redding real quick. That's got to
right, baby. Get that cool.
No. You
ain't got no Bobby Womack on your playlist, nigga. Across 110th Street.
I did have Bobby Womack till I found out that nigga was a fucking scumbag. So,
if y'all can forgive R. Kelly, y'all can forgive Bobby. Y'all
niggas Womack was no, yeah, I fuck with. That's what I'm saying. But like shit, when they be like, "Oh, nigga, man, I'm finna throw some Sam Cooke." Sam Cooke. If you don't get your old ass out of here. If you don't get the fuck up out of my face with this old ass
shit, I was born.
I'm not going, nigga. That's
too old. Shit.
That's too old for me.
That's my shit though, man. When they put that shit in Malcolm X, nigga, I immediately put it on my playlist.
Yeah, man, I get it, but it's not on my play. Oh man, let me throw in this 4 Tops real quick. Get the fuck. So a 4 Top song that had me like, yeah, this is.
I got 8 Spinners tracks on my motherfucking playlist, nigga. The Spinners.
The Ohio Players, baby. I got they. Come on now.
Heaven must be like this.
Yes.
Goddamn right. I fuck with the Dusties. Rob, I know, man. I know it's tough to be like trying to like some shit at an older age, but this was cleanup music at a younger age, and then the cleanup music became ride music.
Bro, you talking to a nigga who uncle played the fucking vinyl off Tony albums and fucking Mint Condition until the needle broke. This is what I had to grow up listening
but
to.
Tony and Mint Condition is not that.
I'm telling you what I grew up listening to, so I can't.
That was the shit you heard on 104 point. The shit you name is 104.3 jams, nigga.
Like that's what I grew up listening to. I can't. My parents wasn't old parents. My uncles wasn't old uncles. They wasn't around here talking about some shoe up, do rub with the Temptations in. No.
That's my concern, bro. Like you a prime example of somebody not carrying the torch of old school Dusties, and I feel like in like the next 10 years, old school Dusties ain't gonna get the love that they need to get.
Like nobody in my either household, whether I was with my mom or dad and my aunties, uncles, nobody was running around playing Marvin Gaye, the Temptations, the Four Tops.
I know you hate the Dead President soundtrack, then, nigga.
No, that Isaac Hayes, that shit is dope. That's what I'm saying. The shit is dope. But I'm not that old school soul that's gonna throw that shit on while I'm cleaning up around the house.
Man, hey, I'm riding around town playing that shit, bro. It ain't even cleanup music no more. This is the shit. Like, I'm blaring out of speakers and shit. You them old niggas that get mad at the gas station because you didn't pull it up in a slingshot. I ain't no slingshot nigga though. Blasting that old ass, sad ass music and shit. Like nobody want to hear this shit. Turn this I ain't no slingshot nigga. Them sleep, man. Not that it's hot outside. All them old ass niggas on the bike pulling up. I hate them niggas, bro. Playing that old ass music loud as hell. Don't nobody want to hear this sad ass shit. The only niggas worse than the slingshot old niggas who want to play Earth, Wind, and fucking Fire at the highest volume. At the highest volume, nigga. Oh my God. At the highest volume. Every nigga, old nigga that got a bike is playing Earth, Wind, and Fire to the highest decibel, nigga. This shit is everywhere. That's why I get mad when it get hot outside. Because all these bike niggas be riding around playing a bunch of sad love songs about how Charlene or Dorothy or Marianne and left they fucking ass. Or they, oh my God, it's annoying. Hey, bro, they don't go far, man. The niggas I know, all they doing is spinning blocks in the Pete's parking lot. Them niggas be everywhere. That's what I do know. That shit fucks up my vibe. Like I'm chilling and you pull up at the gas station, this big ass Harley tell us, girl, you know I look to the highest value. Hey, I'm just happy you knew them lyrics, bro. I'm proud of the fact that you just knew that little bit of lyrics. Something outside of your comfort zone. It wasn't God. It wasn't. I know the music. It's just I'm not that old yet. Like I feel like I'll be in that mode when I'm like 50 or 60, and then I'll listen to that shit. But that Rob got a Dusty's playlist with Rex and Effect, John B, Cool Relax. For real. I was like, that's when I knew I wasn't that tapped into old school. And I was in the car with K Snow, and she was in there jamming the Patti LaBelle whole album. I'm like, Patti LaBelle whole album? I think Patti LaBelle overrated. I said, who has a Patti LaBelle whole album that's not nobody mama? Well, she was like, you know Patti LaBelle album? No, bitch, I don't know Patti LaBelle. K Snow look like she loved Patti LaBelle a lot. She look like a Patti.
We need people to love Patti. People who love Patti make pies, make cakes, make potato salad.
But you don't know nothing about Shaka Khan's third album? No, nigga, I don't. Hey, that's unfortunate because Shaka Khan from the land, bro. Shaka Khan is from Chicago. You should know at least about Shaka. Dude, I don't know about her third album, Nigga.
Of course not.
Exactly. I know about Shaka Khan, but she in there like, you don't know about this song off her third album? No, nigga, I don't. I do not.
Well,
Sorry.
I think people got that going through some shit artists that they fuck with, and maybe that was her going through some shit artists. Like some people got Phyllis Hyman, other people got Mary J. Blige. Maybe Shaka Khan was her one.
I there's more power to it. I'm just not that old school. Like I'll relate probably more to when it comes to old school. I'll probably say some Mary J. Blige shit before.
Yeah, again, Mary J. Blige is not considered anybody that came out 1988 and beyond ain't old school. I'll give you NWA. I'll let you have NWA.
Bro, we 2026. Mary J. Blige came out in 92. That was over 30 years ago, fam.
Yeah, but for some reason they don't count. NiNi, do we count that as old school?
Yeah,
That's over 30
it's
years.
2026. It's 2026, Bobby.
Do we consider Mary J. Blige music dusties from that time period?
She been in the game over 30 years. Mary J. Blige almost in her 50s.
I give it throwback, but I'm not giving it dusties. Dusties is like in a league of its own, bro.
It will be though. Mary J. Blige will be dusties in the next couple years.
Compared, Bobby, if you go 2026, in 2000, Mary had hits since when? Early 90s.
Like 93, 94, right. She was Uptown with Diddy.
Right? So, compared to somebody who is now, let's say they were born in the 2000s, Mary J. Blige shit is 26 years old to them.
Damn.
She's a dusty.
Which explains why everybody's so goddamn emotional. You know, like this is a very emotional culture, very emotional era, and we just hit the nail on the head. We solved the fucking case tonight on the Parlay Podcast. It's Mary J. Blige's fault that everybody's so fucking emotional out here.
That's crazy. Ever since the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack?
No!
Which is also a Dusty, the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack.
The chicken, Jack lettuce, free chicken. Oh no!
She mad as hell. She did that shit. I just seen her on the podcast. Said, "I wish I never did that. I'm still having nightmares about it. You having nightmares over chicken."
Oh, fresh lettuce. Come on.
Yeah, that was some coon ass shit right there.
Definitely.
That was coonery at its finest. You so singing over chicken, nigga? That is wild.
Fresh lettuce.
You so singing over chicken.
Hey, it's a lot of soul exchanging going on in this Hollywood shit, man, and that's a whole different type of show. I do want to give a shout out before we cut out. Last week I was actually outside. Rob, you was inside. I was outside, and I'm gonna probably be inside again for a while now. I don't like it outside.
Yeah, man, it's fucked up out here.
Why you say that? What?
Well, you know, Alan did a good job. I said he bombed at Riddles. Alan did a really good job at Riddles on Monday, and I'm glad he was able to squeeze me in to the lineup because it was like 26, 27 comics on that open mic comedy list, and I'm like, damn, you gotta really fucking love comedy to be on a list with 28 motherfuckers to do 3 to 4 minutes worth of jokes.
Now, see, I would do that shit. I did that shit back when it was fun. Back when we used to go to Shakers with Derek J. and Dario used to run my buddies with Antonio, and he would have 2 different lists because it'd be like 40 comedians go up. Back in those times when shit was rocking it and it was fun, I'd do that. But now the shit is irritating, man. You just got a bunch of people on stage just doing shit.
Yeah, it's just a hard thing to like just get through, man. Like 28 TED Talks is tough, man, because nobody's really doing comedy. Everybody just sitting up there trying to have a conversation with the audience, like this monologue and shit. And I don't see no characterizations. I don't see nothing clever. I don't see any
structure,
no strong points of view about the world. Nothing.
It's
And then everybody trying to do what they seeing on TV and what they
Yeah.
doing on social media and what they see on. Everybody trying to there's no originality. That's why I'm at where I'm at, and I'm gonna be where I'm gonna be.
That's why it was a pleasure to get through. So I was at the open mic on Monday, and I ain't trying to shit on no comics because stand-up comedy is one of the hardest things you can ever do. But Thursday, I went back to Riddles, and Alan and I sat there and watched Damon Williams, Leon Rogers, Cherie Luckett, a few others, veteran comedians, do a really great job on stage, and he would interview these comedians after they got done. Damon Williams would, and it was a pleasure to see like these OG comics really lay it down like that. What's his name? Leon Rogers had this very fucking funny joke.
He is so talented. He is so funny.
Man, I watched like young Leon Rogers. He was on some comedy special. He got this joke about alternative singers. That shit is probably the most creative, hilarious shit I've ever seen.
I don't never want to give anybody shit away, but he's funny, man. Like
he's funny. Y'all could pull that joke up. Leon Rogers doing the alternative singer joke. That shit is hilarious.
I'm gonna check it out, man. And as I tell anybody, I'm a fan of comedy before I touch a mic. So I just love comedy. So if I offended anybody on that pop the balloon shit, that was me as an audience member, as a fan of comedy, calling bullshit as a fan. But,
yeah, and if you don't like it, you can eat a dick. You can eat a dick. You can eat a dick.
Rob rapping one of them Dusties.
For real. Word.
Hey, but that's it for now, man. I ain't really getting. Hey, Run DMC is a Dusty.
It is.
It's not. It's
Word
old
up,
school
yo.
hip hop.
Word up, yo.
We Are the World is a Dusty.
Yo, that's fucking crazy. He said we out of word.
Hey, Rob, what you got coming up this week, man? Before we cut out.
Shit. Like I said, man, I don't really have nothing coming up this week. Like I said, I'm gonna be on the mental health panel. That's on the 30th. But as far as this week, man, I'm chilling. I don't have nothing coming up. The Michael movie is on the way to $1 billion. Motherfucking shitted on the movie, but it's on the way to $1 billion. Part 2 coming out next year. This shit is crazy, and my philosophy is whether you love or hate Michael Jackson, the world is obsessed with this nigga, and they still making money off this nigga so bad. It's so fucked up now. They want Jafar to go tour as Michael Jackson now.
Damn, they want that shit. Money bad. They some fucking vultures.
Wildest, bro, that had to be the wildest shit I've heard this week. I'm like, yo, this
want him to tour?
Bro, they want him to tour. And it's people on the internet, fans that want this man to tour.
What's worse, Jafar or that hologram shit they did that one time? Remember that hologram on Mike they did, bro?
That hologram shit was trash. That had to be the most ridiculous cash grab I've ever seen.
You charge niggas to see a hologram, nigga?
Man, look, nigga. It's like I said, love it or hate him, the world is obsessed with this nigga. Whether you like him, don't fuck with him. People is obsessed for right reasons or wrong reasons because Michael Jackson always wins.
I feel like it's people that'll still kill over Michael Jackson, bro. It's a few white people out there in Germany.
He always wins, and you can make money off of him. This nigga is a never-ending money-making machine. And that's why people are obsessed with him because they know they can make money off this motherfucker. He been dead since 2009, and people are still making money off of him.
You know what? I'm gonna see if we can get the hologram next week to pull up to the parlay at least. You know what I'm saying? I know we can't get Jafar, but at least we could try. At least get this hologram to pull up to the Parlay Podcast, man, and kick the bobos with us, man. I'm speaking that to existence. Hologram Mike on the parlay.
That shit's crazy, but other than that, man, like I said, I don't have nothing going on, man. I'm chilling.
Hey, you know, I did that about last night thing that on Friday at Harold's Chicken, man. That's a good ass venue, man. They got a Harold's Chicken in Dyer, Indiana, and adjacent, connected or whatever to the Harold's Chicken is this private dope ass shit next to it. It's really nice, right there in Dyer, Indiana. What really would have been nice is if an audience pulled up to that motherfucker that night. That would have been fantastic.
Yeah.
Where?
But I got a chance to see Sid Moore. Dr. Dre was there.
You said Dr. Dre was there.
Dr. Dre. I hope Dr. Dre a real doctor. Dr. Dre, I hope to God that you are a real motherfucking doctor. The internet is lighting Cheyenne Bryant ass the fuck up.
Yeah. I don't even know what she do for real.
I'm like, what was people paying attention to her for?
Yeah, I don't even know who that lady is. To be honest.
Hey, straight up, man, it's a curse of Club Shay Shay. You heard it here first on the Parlay Podcast. It's called the Curse of Club Shay Shay. Cat Williams has not been able to do a successful special stand-up wise since Club Shay Shay. Everybody overly scrutinized Cat. I fucks with Cat special.
You can't tell Cat that all his specials are successful.
Well,
but I mean the general consensus is that Cat Williams specials are whack, and ever since the Club Shay Shay shit, that's the shit he been getting. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant was on that shit. She started getting more famous. Next thing you know, motherfuckers started to go try and find her goddamn transcripts, and now she trying to backpedal on a motherfucking lie.
Well, this is because she calls herself Dr. Cheyenne. So where did you get your doctoral degree from? Is it honorary? Is it for real doctor? Are you a clinical? Like where, if you're going to claim something that has credentials and you need to study for it, then you have to back it up. Where the fuck do you get your credentials from?
Hey, she keep, like I said, backpedaling on a lie. And then the biggest lie that they hit her with is that the college that she claimed that went to, she don't have access to their records.
Well, they said they shut down, but somebody else said they can pull them up fine, and they went there also.
I think at this point she should just be like, she should put up a Twitter post and say, "Hey, you got me."
Right? How long you gonna keep the lie going?
Because she deep in the lie now, and I'm like, look, man, you put these thirst trap pictures up all over social media, try to get the niggas' attention. You just wrote a book that might not land well because you
get the niggas' attention. You niggas is mad for a woman being a woman, and that shit is weird. Things look good, let her get the niggas' attention. It's because y'all niggas with mics be wanting the niggas' attention.
I didn't have an issue with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, but when I asked my wife earlier, I said, what is she doing harmful? You know what I'm saying? What did she do to harm the public? It's one thing because you got Dr. McStuffins, you got Dr. Pepper, you got Dr. Dre, you got Dr. J, you got a whole bunch of niggas that say they doctors that ain't doctors. But I found out that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, so-called Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, was charging motherfuckers for her counseling.
Well, for one-on-one services. I don't know if she said counseling. She should have said coaching. If you are not a counselor and you don't have any counseling credentials or a doctoral degree or something to say you can legally do this with license, but she could say she's coaching or having sessions, one-on-one sessions.
Again, I didn't even know who this lady was, or I still don't know who she is. I just seen her picture in a meme next to Dr. Dre, Dr. McStuffins, and a bunch of other doctors, and I scrolled.
Oh yeah, I posted that.
Yeah, and I scrolled past it. I didn't give a fuck about who this lady is.
No, she was on Club Shay Shay. You get polarized once you get on that show.
Oh, all right. Well, more power to that lady.
Well, we're gonna see what happens with that, man. I've been Dr. Bobby. This has been a great fucking show. I'm happy that NiNi's back.
I'm happy. I missed y'all.
Hey, we're gonna have a guest next week. Somebody got to line it up, but we'll talk about that another time. I got some shit I need to do, but y'all already know on Sundays we parlay. NiNi, what you got popping this week, man? Where they gonna find you at?
On my social media, like always. I am supposed to be getting into some comedy this month, so let me start doing that. You know, I'm feeling pretty steady here. So I'm excited about that to see what this scene is gonna do.
Okay. Get it cracking like some crab legs on top of some grits.
Word. For real.
Hey, it's been dope, man. We're going to be back next week, every week, Sundays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hey, on Sundays, we parlay. Rob, NiNi, man, love y'all.
Bruh, we out.
Bye, guys.
Out of here.